ArcelorMittal South Africa's closure of its Newcastle and Vereeniging operations at month-end is said to impact 3,500 jobs. But the Industrial Development Corporation, one of the minority shareholders at Amsa, is in a bid to intervene and explore potential solutions in line with its commitment to expand South Africa's steel industry. Business Times reporter Dineo Faku joins us now with more detail. Thank you so much for your time, Dineo. Now, this was not the first time that we were hearing about this month in January 2025, because this had been really flagged to everybody. To all the stakeholders in 2023, and of course because of the opposition that came from the unions and some of the stakeholders, the company put this on ice. They made quite a U-turn, but now they've gone back to say that they actually are closing that long steel business. But at the same time, it seems that now everybody's scrambling to kind of get a solution. What has happened here? Was it just that people were just sitting on their hands and only now something is starting to kind of, people want things to happen? Or is it a case of whatever was implemented, it just didn't work and wasn't enough?
Hi, thank you so much for the opportunity to talk to me this afternoon. You are so correct. There's been such a scramble to sort of save this ArcelorMittal. You know, ArcelorMittal is such an important steel producer. It's actually the primary steel producer in South Africa. And over the years, it has been at the center of the government's plan to reindustrialize the economy. So you've just, you are quite right. There have been talks. Firstly, they were flagged. They did flag in 2023 already that they are in trouble. They want to close down this business, Newcastle and Vereeniging. But at the time, the government and everyone rallied around ArcelorMittal to say, please, guys, do not close this business. It's very vital to the economy. But unfortunately, things have not changed. ArcelorMittal is loss-making. They did flag last week when they announced the final decision to wind down this business that they've made losses in the year ended December 2024. So I think efforts to save this business have not been sufficient to sort of keep it alive. But it's a big concern for everyone. And you are right, everyone is scrambling at the same time.
I mean, what is the difference that the IDC wants to make here this time around? And have there been some sort of solutions that they have explored before this period?
So IDC is actually working in collaboration with all stakeholders. So it's IDC holds a 6.4% stake in ArcelorMittal. So it's as a shareholder, but also as a stakeholder, it's working or talking alongside the likes of Eskom, the likes of Transnet, the different department of energy, all these departments that are key to ArcelorMittal survival. So everyone is actually seated at the table to say what are the solutions that we can come to that can help us to save ArcelorMittal. So one of the things that they've done in June last year to sort of save them is to give them a 1 billion rand injection. So this 1 billion rand injection was supposed to sort of keep this business afloat. But I think ArcelorMittal could not take the losses and just decided to say, guys, this, even with this, it's not enough.
You know, Dineo, it's actually quite interesting. I mean, you say that they're talking to Eskom and Transnet, and we know the impact that those two institutions have had on just the broader economy. And also, I mean, even just looking at the fact that the IDC injected 1 billion rand into the company to kind of get it to stay afloat. But even with that, the costs were still high of energy and also logistics. So meaning that this is an actual structural problem, that even with their cost-cutting measures that Amsa implemented, those just weren't enough. I just want to zoom in because you talk about the impact that it does have on the broader economy. Zooming into Newcastle, how bad could things get here?
So Newcastle is really dependent on us as ArcelorMittal for its survival.
Yeah.
So there's talks of 2,000 people could likely lose their jobs. But if you look at the bigger picture also, I mean, the CIFSA's president came out to say we are looking at 3,500 jobs that have been put on the table, but the impact on the broader economy is between 20 and 25,000 if you look at the bigger value chain. So the impact is going to be felt definitely at Newcastle, but across the economy we are going to feel a pinch at a time when South Africa is struggling to increase its economy, and also unemployment is a problem. So what I am actually happy, or I can say gives me comfort, is that people are saying we are not giving up. We had the Department of Trade and Industry and Competition saying we are still committed to talk. So the Department of Trade and Industry has really been trying to help Amsa. If you look at them giving those import duties to protect Amsa all these years, but unfortunately it has not worked. So people are still saying that despite what we are seeing, we can still come up with solutions. We can still save Newcastle and the Vereeniging operations.
Listen, and I mean, just even the DTIC coming in here and talking about, saving the local industry from imports is also quite a big one as well, because it's not just affecting this industry, it's affecting other industries as well. So maybe this can also start other engagements that we have been pleading for. But thank you so much for your time and for your insights, Dineo. That was Dineo Faku, reporter for Business Times.